Let's get right to the voicemail of Truth and Reason.
Year after year, we see just tons of pre-snap penalties. You gotta blame that on the coaching. You can't blame that on talent. You don't need to be an athlete of the highest order to line up correctly and to remember a snap count. And how the hell does our offensive line become so weak without the Browns' brain trust having known that? Don't those blocking sleds have, like, force sensors in them or something? Aren't they tracking all of this data with all their analytics?
As always, appreciate all the voicemails. Let's welcome in Garrett Bush from the Ultimate Cleveland Sports Show and the Barbershop. And, gee, Bushman, I can't argue with any of that. You know what? The offensive line was neglected. It was hurt last year, and you thought, oh, it'll be better, and they're hurt again. So that tells you they're old.
I was listening. I give him credit for the shout out to Quincy Carrier. He was doing a little blog, and he talked about the Cleveland Browns offensive line, and I couldn't agree more. The Cleveland Browns offensive line has been in decline for 3 years. They haven't done much to address it, and the guys that they brought in to address it have not helped out. Zach Zenner has been a healthy scratch a lot of those times. We just now seeing a little bit of Luke Whippler, but take a look at some of the people they brought in. Jack Conklin is older. Wyatt Teller has been banged up. He's gotten older. Joe Batonio has been a good player for a long time here. But right now he doesn't have the same level of power that they used to have, right? A lot of what the Cleveland Browns were in 2020 and 2021, we're kind of remembering those things. But, this offense has been in decline for a very long time. And I couldn't agree more with what the caller's saying. It's the power. Watch it on the film. You go back and we do film reviews, and I was talking with Tyvis Powell, and they're not displacing bodies. They're not moving people. They're not getting guys. They're not changing the line of scrimmage. Not only are defensive linemen standing this up, linebackers don't respect our power level. Linebackers are standing guys up in the hole. Linebackers are being more physical at the point of attack. And you just watch a lot of times Quinshon Judkins getting hit within a couple of steps or a step or two within getting the football. And sometimes it's in the middle, sometimes it's outside rushers, sometimes defensive ends, sometimes it's linebackers. Right now the offensive front is not good, period. They're just, and the thing I worry about the most is this, as I watch this stuff on film. We hear the quarterback conversation and we talk about quarterbacks, and we're going to get to it, and it's going to be a long conversation. But when you watch these guys on film and we're talking about potentially having to package picks or drafting another quarterback, when you don't have linemen that are even good under your roster now, we don't have anybody signed, period. So I know we think that, if we draft guys, we're going to get Josh Allen and Joe Burrow in the draft somewhere, and they're going to come in and make a difference. But I'm here to tell you, if your quarterback the last 2 weeks is your leading rusher against the Titans and the Bears, and these are scrambles, these ain't, designed quarterback runs, I don't care who you bring in. This is tough to say, but you're not going to be out here moving around and you're rushing for 20 some odd yards. And we are here, right, because we've invested a ton in the quarterback room. 3rd round pick quarterback, 5th round pick, you moved up to get him quarterback. 230 some odd million guaranteed in the quarterback that they already told you was going to be on the roster again next year. Can the Browns afford to package picks and then again, or not even package, use one of your highest assets, which is a 1st round pick, on another quarterback, and you already have invested so heavily in that position group when the offensive line is just, I don't know how you could field a football team and expect it to be good if you keep neglecting the offensive line.